on the previous episode.
Tight end, but also another investment. Ronnie Hudson and Marcus May. Remember I picked up for $400K and 3-9 just yesterday, and you see Marcus May is $480. Hudson is about $600. I'm expecting to get about $650 for Hudson. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, episode 61 of the No Money Spent. Before I get into any things, I want to talk about the giveaway. Not a lot of people have actually done everything to actually enter the giveaway. There's probably like 4 or 5 people in it. So if you want to enter the giveaway, you got to follow me on Twitter. Why? It's not necessarily I don't want to follow it. It's the easiest way to contact you guys. I want you to put in the comments in the description a card you want to, or a player you want to see get a most feared card, and then you have to be subscribed and like this video. But that's about the giveaway. Let's get into the actual content in the day that I had. We sold Marcus May for $647K. If you remember, we picked him up for $389 just on Friday afternoon. As you can see, we were spamming the legend set method. We started kind of dabbing into Charles Woodson set a little bit, and I'll show you why. Jerry Rice, Mike Haynes, and Ted Hendricks being the big three legend sets that we have been doing all day. And I don't know how many coins I get up to, but we do go on a little bit of a spending spree. We pick up 2 huge players. The first being the actual limited time card of Charles Woodson for $560K. The full legend was going for $500K, so $560 for Charles Woodson isn't bad. And then Michael Vick, you're gonna see $905K for the limited time card. His full legend is going for like $880, so there's really no risk in picking up the limited time Charles Woodson and the limited time Michael Vick for barely over what their actual card goes for. Now, I told you guys I'm not really buying legend Vick. I'm not buying legend Charles Woodson this weekend. Now that's just the normal legend, because legends typically will go down. They will lose. Michael Vick will be 50K or 100K less next weekend. Charles Woodson will be 400K next weekend. But the limited time cards are basically their investments. I'm buying them, and I expect to sell Michael Vick for over $1 mil probably next weekend. Charles Woodson I expect to sell over $600K. So I'm basically getting paid to use them as the cards. And then they're also the training. You don't have to power them up, so it saves you a whole lot of training as well. Now, I still have Ronnie Woodson, and the rest of my binder is just a bunch of legends. Sunday is the start of sell day. Sunday and Monday, you need to get rid of all, basically, any like flipping, any snipes, any investments. Sunday and Monday is the start. Well, Sunday's the start of sell day. Monday, you need it. It's the cutoff. Tuesday, the market always goes down. Make sure you get rid of all your cards by Monday night. But Sunday's a chill day for me. I pretty much just watch football all day. I don't really play much Madden. Most of this footage is really, yes, it is today, but it's just like in between games. I'm just putting cards in sets type thing. But in terms of the Charles Woodson set, you're going to see we pick up the 87 for $33K, and we're able to finish this set for just under $400,000. And we know Charles Woodson goes for $500. I picked up the highest card for $205. The 88 I picked up last night for $115. I actually bought 2 of them. About $33K for the 87, and then $25 for the 86, and $15 for the 85. Ends up being right under $400K. We have been selling him for about $590 to $595. $490 to $495, sorry, and it ends up being about $50K profit per card. Yes, it is a more risky just because he can easily like drop $50K because he's just came out basically. But Charles Woodson, we're gonna look. This is I think Charles Woodson next weekend is gonna be a really good set to do. But in terms of legend sets, they kind of die off during the week just because the legends aren't posted as much because of course the packs are on Saturday. But look forward to next weekend. Who knows? You really gotta adapt over the weekend. Legend sets, the warehouse method. The warehouse method next weekend in terms of sniping for training is probably gonna be really good because I expect a market crash with most feared. In terms of some most feared look ahead, I look back at the full promo last year. We did not get training rerolls. We only got a new currency bats, and we got bats reroll. So I don't expect training to really bounce up on most feared. There's not really an investment opportunity there that I know of yet. We'll probably know by like Wednesday night or Thursday if there is going to be a training reroll. So we're still going to be investing on Tuesday, but in terms of a like hard cutoff date, you probably want to get rid of any training investments that we make on like Tuesday, or I'd say Wednesday night, just because Thursday they'll probably show the entire most feared promo. So I think for anything really, you want to like, if you want to sell any cards and you want to pick up upgrades for next weekend, I think Wednesday night is going to be the cutoff date because Thursday we should get all the most feared teases. But taking a look at the new lineup, and I will be using pass lead elite on Michael Vick. I know I don't have it on his card right now, but pass lead elite on Michael Vick will be the ability I use. And then on Charles Woodson, I am going to throw on acrobat and mid-zone KO. Going to try out mid-zone KO, see if it works on an outside corner like I've heard. But that's going to be the new and upgraded lineup. By the way, since this Charles Woodson is a Raiders player, I don't have to have Khalil Mack basically played right outside linebacker. So I'm throwing Charles Haley right outside linebacker to get the overall up. And then right end was Cam Hayward. I didn't actually use Cam Hayward. He was just an investment, was there for the overall lineup. So we're just throwing him Khalil Mack. We'll pick up a right end probably next week. We're going to hop into Michael Vick and Charles Woodson's debut game. So this is a weekend league game from today, actually, just about an hour ago. And ends up being a perfect opportunity because our opponent has Michael Vick and he has Escape Artist. So you see both ends of the spectrum. If you want to use Escape Artist, if you want to use Pass Lead Elite, and I'll talk about it more, but the first, or not the first place, second down and 12 for our opponent, he's going to show you that is Escape Artist. Basically has 105 speed outside the line of scrimmage or outside the pocket when he scrambles. Without Escape Artist, I'm not going to lie, 93 speed for Michael Vick. It didn't feel like 93 speed in the pocket. Outside the pocket, a little bit, but you see, this is what Michael Vick does best. He's able to scramble. It's hard, really hard to get a sack, but in terms of throwing the ball without that set feet lead or pass lead elite, you see the ball kind of flutters. He basically throws ducks, but Charles Woodson, you want to talk about a first game, a debut impact, like I think the 5th play on the field forces the fumble. That's what I talked about Charles Woodson, why he's the best corner. And it's not because of his coverage or its speed, it's because of his tackling, his block shedding, his hit power. I think is the highest as a corner in terms of that high tier cards of corners. But you're going to see Michael Vick, there's that pass lead elite. The bullet pass, I lead pretty much every pass I throw just naturally. So every pass I get is going to have that increased throw power. And then they try to test Charles Woodson deep, but I think he has 95 speed on my team as of now. He's able to catch up with, I don't know, I think that's Josh Cribbs, number 16. But again, on 3rd and 10, our opponent is going to come back. We're laying the boom on every tackle about the no money spent God squad. It came to play today. But Michael Vick, you're going to roll. That's what makes Michael Vick the best, really, is if you're going to pay that amount, I mean, $900K for the cheapest Michael Vick you can get, you're going to want to roll out. In terms of, do I think he's worth it if you have Pass Lead Elite? And that's what I'm using. Now, I know I bought Michael Vick, right, for $900K, but it's an investment. I don't think of him as like my QB for the future. It's really a test. Like, I'm going to take a week to test him out, and then I'll probably sell him for profit. I don't know if Pass Lead Elite, if you're going to use Pass Lead on Michael Vick, is worth it, because he is not that much different than Josh Allen. Either way, Mike Haynes has stones. It's going to come back to bite us on the next play you see, as Vick is going to hit LT. But Pass Lead Elite on Michael Vick, I just don't know if it's like, it's just not, I don't feel the 93 speed without Escape Artist. I mean, you're going to see on this drive, actually, we are going to really establish the run and use Michael Vick's wheels. But like, you see that acceleration out of the pocket? What's the difference between Zach Wilson and Josh Allen? Now, I know Michael Vick's a cool card. He's a dope card, like one of my favorite players ever. And here's the read option. You see that, like, it's just slow. That doesn't feel like 93 speed. It feels like 85. Yeah, when he gets to top speed, it feels like 93 speed. But the acceleration of how the player movement in this game, just Michael Vick does not feel like a Michael Vick of past. So, and I'm not an Escape Artist quarterback. I use set feet lead. I use gunslinger. I will never not use this, because I run a passing offense, but I love passing in any Madden. I don't like to run the ball. I find it boring. Sorry to anybody who runs the ball, but I just do. But here's a Michael Vick great clip. TJ Houshmandzadeh pressed on the line of scrimmage. I believe that is Revis Houshmandzadeh with the Raiders team too fast. And Michael Vick has probably the best deep pass or deep ball I've had as a QB. Daniel Jones really struggled with deep pass. But Michael Vick there on the money to TJ Houshmandzadeh. And it's going to put us up 21-7. And our opponent is kind of driving. And 3rd and 6, we're finally able to get pressure. There's that slower release without Gunslinger. It's noticeable between like a Josh Allen and Zach Wilson to go into a Michael Vick. It is noticeable on the release. It's a lot slower. And then 4th and 14, we're going to send a little bit more pressure. He's going to roll out to the left. All his routes are to the right. That was kind of a bad decision, and I think he throws it away. But that's going to wrap up this game in terms of Michael Vick. I know this is not a joke or anything, but Michael Vick, dog or fraud? I'm going to be talking that a lot. Basically, if a player I think is worth it or not, I just don't think he's worth it. 900K. Wait until next weekend. Maybe most feared puts the price down to about 700K, 750. It's a little more worth it. But if you want a QB that's basically a scrambling QB, just get Vince Young or Cam Newton. I mean, you can get Michael Vick if you have the coins. Get Michael Vick for Escape Artist. That'd be really fun to use, but I don't know if he's worth it. But Charles Woodson was really, really good when I played with him. But that's going to be all for this episode. I know it's a little later upload. Sundays, I don't feel the need to rush out my content because I'm not really like, on Saturdays, right, I'm telling you guys what's the best thing to do on Saturdays, like sets, warehouse, sniping, whatever. Sundays is more of a chill day. You're going to be selling off players, so I don't feel the need to push out a video super fast. But remember, enter the giveaway. I'm going to put the instructions down below. I'm going to extend the giveaway time basically to the middle of this week, just because I want more people to enter. I didn't feel like they get the chance, and we'll probably roll it on Friday, and I'll get the coins out to the winner by like Friday night, basically. But that's gonna be all for this episode 61 of the No Money Spent. Subscribe if you've been enjoying the content, like, of course, and comment if you have any questions. And until next time, peace.